Okay, guys, we're looking at CHILIZ, and CHILIZ, first thing we can tell is it's definitely doing something within a channel, and it is a downtrend channel since that push in March 2021. So there is a bit of a distribution happening here, guys. Really not sure what this coin does and where it's at in terms of any developments. I'm going to turn that indicator off in a second, but what I am looking at, guys, is what I'm looking at here is possibly lower again, but let's just check. Weekly, we're hitting our head off that 8 and 21 EMA, and you can see we're in the middle of the channel right now, which happens to be also support here. We could add this here as well, just to make a range where we would definitely need to see CHILIZ to get out at. I hope you're seeing this, guys, right now with me, where it would be very crucial for CHILIZ to flip this level. It has to flip this level. This is the middle of that channel here. We are hitting our head here of the 8 EMA here as well, and that is this, where it hit that resistance. But it would be very important for CHILIZ to get above 8 EMA here and get above 21, which most likely is going to come down lower. And that is at just below 10 cents, sorry. So that range is important of reclaiming, and that range is important of bringing CHILIZ out of the downtrend. And then obviously clearly, as you can see as well, how that channel was extended, where we're looking at in terms of another resistance. So your 16 cents will be another point of confluence where you're looking at. First of all, you need to keep an eye on the project itself, what it's doing right now, how it's developing, and where do you think it's going in terms of the strength of fundamentals. Right now, I mean, on the weekly, we do have that bright red candle here. There is a possibility, because we've already reclaimed about 60%, maybe about 60% of the candle. We might flip here, even if we were, this is a weekly chart, guys, as well. So remember, it is going to take time. It's not going to be immediate. You just need to, give yourself some time and patience and believe in the project based on good research. I turned off this indicator, but we always look at 50 EMA here as well. And looking at this, we are hitting the cloud. That is giving us extra, again, confluence here in terms of that resistance, where we need to get into the cloud, when we need to tackle above this, and hopefully, like I was saying, all the indicators, all those EMAs will be telling you a story. Right now, there is a bit of a, it's not necessarily looking all the way down, but it's not looking super duper strong. Like I said, what we want to see is this be flipped. We're probably going to hit lower here. So your approach is either wait for that flip and get confirmation that CHILIZ has actually gained some traction, has gained some strength, or wait for it to play out and look for lower prices. And I do have that for 5 cents here marked as well in case we were to reverse. Now, if I was to get into CHILIZ right now, I prefer to wait. Personally, I'd prefer to wait to have this flip and get higher, because ask yourself a question as well, guys, in terms of like a risk and reward ratio. Okay, what makes sense? When you zoom out like this and you see it, you know, it is a bullish flag, because it will eventually, you know, come find that bottom and reverse, right? But you see that there's still like, you know, this much to possibly come back to and retest. It's already hit, you know, majority of this. That candle hit this sort of, I suppose we do have some confluence here to call it support on the daily. It's not the strongest, but it could be just that liquidity grab. It could be just that, you know, level where it might come back to. And I would start looking for, you know, buys back again in around 7 cents, 6 cents, 5 cents, and then judging the market and seeing where we are at. If we're turning bullish, then there should be no problem whatsoever for this to flip. And then, guys, where are you going to sell is another question, because obviously you want to make money and not lose money. And guys, even the top of the range here is about 2x for you here. The top of this channel is about 132 percent. So range to range, level to level, getting out of here and hitting that resistance is about 20%. But you might be able to get in around this level as well, which would be about 45%. Wait for this to decide to flip, because we are at resistance and it's a clear resistance here. It was a resistance, it was a support here, and then we had that deviation. We're hitting that level. So right now is the time to decide, for CHILIZ to decide which way it wants to go. So that's it for me for CHILIZ. If you have any more questions, shoot. I'm going to move on to another coin.